The battle for the Senate minority leadership has ended yesterday with the announcement of Senator Simon Davo Nwadkwon, a People's Democratic Party member representing Plateau North Senatorial District, as the minority leader. Nwadkwon defeated Senators Aminu Tambuwal, Abdul Ningi and Adamu Alero, who were believed to be in the camp of the candidate of the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar. The Senate President, in announcing the minority leadership position, said the majority of members of the Senate Minority Caucus of the Senate, made up of 7 political parties, have come up with their leadership. And they are Senator Simon Davo Nwadkwon as the minority leader, Senator Lere Oyewumi, PDP, Osun West, Deputy Minority Leader, Senator Darlington Nwokocha, Labour Party, Abia Central, as the Minority Whip, and Senator Rufai Hanga, NNPP, Kano Central, as the Deputy Minority Whip. Thus, PDP National Working Committee did not have their way. Joining us now from Asaba in Delta State on this morning show is Emmanuel Ogidi, a former National Vice Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP South-South. Good morning and welcome to the morning show.
Good morning.
Well, Ed Ogidi, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Well, you always talk about unity within the party on this same program. How, your party has a way of resolving matters, but it seems that the party couldn't really resolve, the matter of the emergence of the Senate minority leader, either at the Senate level or the minority leader at the House of Representatives. And it's as follows. A group emerged within the Senate that claimed that, well, nobody would do the bidding of Waziri Atiku Abubakar, and that in no way can Senator Aminu Tambuwal be allowed to lead. And at the end of the day, that was precisely what happened. In fact, the APC leader was even boasting that, look, the 7 parties work together. So we'd like you to shed some light on that, particularly as we have the PDP senator from Kebbi saying that, in fact, nobody involved him, nobody consulted him. He just heard that a decision had been taken. What exactly transpired? Are we likely to have a situation whereby PDP senators, PDP House of Reps will end up potting towards the APC side, now that some of them are in open rebellion? About 36 of them were told against their own party in choosing leadership of the National Assembly.
Well, Ruben, how are you? Long time, Ayo and Rufai. It's a very interesting thing when you're dealing with human beings. Most times human beings show ingratitude. You see, yes, we used to say the party is supreme, party is supreme. Unfortunately today, some party interests, some individual interests has affected the supremacy of the party. The days when the real party, 79 to 83, when MPN took a position, we worked with MPP so we could form a coalition government. Party was solid. When I was party chairman 2005, 2000 Delta State, I was in charge by God's grace. When we wanted to select our principal officers in Asaba, I met with them. We told them the party stand, and then they complied. But today, what you see is a lot of unfortunate incidents. Yes, reconciliation is continuous, so we expect what is happening. But the truth of the matter is that if you look at it, we have 36 senators, almost 1/3 of the House. APC, they've done well. They've tried to break our ranks. And this is possible because of, our man in Rivers, who sold out. And they keep selling out. It's unfortunate. He will pay his price at the due time. Whatever you sow in this life, that's what you reap. He has tried consistently to destroy the party. But never say that with PDP. PDP is like the old beetle. You can't kill the PDP. I believe that God Almighty is with us in the PDP. Yes, it is true. We have a weakness in PDP. We don't know how to be, what do you call it? In opposition. We're never been structured in opposition. That is why APC, who specialize in opposition, they're able to poach on us. I think we're still learning on how to be in opposition. And well, thank God we still have our PDP people as principal officers, and they will comply. I don't believe they will disrespect us they will disrespect the NWC. They will not. Yes, if you recall what happened when Elubelu became the minority leader. Yes, he was suspended. But he did his bit. It turned out to be a good one. Now China is coming. But the truth of the matter is that they all have responsibility. This time is not going to be like last time. Because the minority leader will lead. It's not just leading PDP there. All the other parties. So they have a big responsibility. And Nigerians are watching them. We are also watching them. So it's not a walk in the park even for them. Not.
All right,
yes, they've gotten what they've gotten. I heard your comment when you were referring to what happened in the APC camp where the national chairman said it's not their candidate, and one of you said if you try it too much, you can be removed. Yes. The power of the party has been weakened by the executive consistently. If you look at the South African model, the ANC, yes, if you remember, recalled Thabo Mbeki, even though he was president. That is spirit of power, of a party. Right now, we are weakened. Even the APC cannot recall anybody. Once their president, because their president, not my president, or we're in court, don't accept me as my president. Yes, he has been inaugurated, but I believe that the court will do justice to it. So, Ruben, I believe we will get it. We'll get it right.
All right.
But we're not happy, but we'll get it right.
Thank you very much, Elder Ogidi, for...
Yeah, you were trying to say something.
Yes, I said thank you for expressing, the fact that you're not happy, but you believe that there's still something to salvage out of this. But that's very difficult to grasp, because if the NWC of the PDP didn't have a say in the emergence of the minority leader, how much influence would they be able to have as an opposition party? Because earlier when we'd spoken about we looked at the story, I'd mentioned the fact that it seems like the PDP is being weakened even further, such that even as an opposition, they don't have a voice. No. Your members are making decisions outside of the National Working Committee. Do you think you're still going to have influence? They will still listen to the NWC, I can assure you. They will still listen to the NWC, I can assure you. Even if they didn't listen to the NWC in emergence?
They will listen. Let me tell you something. You see, they need the party at all times. That's the truth. They need the party at all times. They will want to come back when they listen to the party. The party has a big stick. Yes, it is weakened now because, see, we are concentrating in the court. All our arsenal attention right now is in the court. So you see, it's a distraction for us right now. If you ask me, it's a distraction for us right now.
Okay, just to ask.
The big picture we're after is in the court.
Okay. So for Senator Nwadkwon, who is now the minority leader, Senate minority leader, what's your take on this? I mean, one of the reasons they said he emerged was that he seemed like a peaceful. He didn't have a lot of controversies. He seemed like he was in the middle of the line. He didn't have any alliances or perhaps loyalties to the presidential candidate or the PDP. Is that
all
the
of
feeling?
them that took part? They're all loyal. No. I'm not shaking by that. And we are not shaking really. It's a party man. He's a party man. He knows it. You see, but the interesting thing today, you look at it. If you look at APC today and their principal officers, these were all those we trained in PDP. Akpabio, that is the president, was PDP. So, and then they know our weakness and strength because they were with us. They know the house. So they've been running around. So I think they know us, we know them.
Okay.
But,
okay, Elder.
like I said,
okay,
like what I said, whatever you sow in this life, you are going to reap it.
Okay, Elder.
And the party, I believe, is supreme. We are going to restructure these things. You know, because whether you like it or not, they're party men, and I believe they will listen to us.
Okay, Elder, a couple of things.
That's what I believe.
Couple of things we need to reiterate. At first, I have to reiterate to you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, barring any legal, decisions. He is the president of the Federal Republic.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Don't get me wrong.
So, I just wanted to clear that out. I don't peddle sentiment and all that. As we speak today, he's president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
It's just my feeling now.
But let's move.
President.
Let's move on. Let's move on for there, because a lot of people are saying that the members in the parliament, it looks as though PDP does not have a stronghold on them. And just to sort of segue from where Ayo started, and I'll give you instances. As we speak today, what has the PDP been able to even marshal out as a collective ideology from your legislators in the parliament as regards your ethos? We've not seen a lot of that. It's just about working in that. And a lot of people are also saying that even for the Labour Party too. And that's why you are having sort of like an independence of mindset. Because if the PDP held that sway, is it that people that were leading with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar could not have emerged in the minority seats? Is it that the likes of Tambawa could not have emerged in the minority seats? Is it that other people that were mentioned that had close relationship with Atiku Abubakar could not have emerged in the minority seats? And secondly, a lot of people are saying the PDP is weak. No, let me finish, sir. Okay. People are saying the PDP is weak today. Why has PDP not been able to punish those errant members? Only yesterday, former governor of Enugu State went to court and they said the PDP tried to remove him from the party was illegal. So till today, people that did anti-party activities, the PDP can't punish them. They had to retract the decision of some suspensions recently. And it looks like the party is just hands tied. So people are saying the PDP is weak.
Yeah, you see, we are not weak. Like I told you, we are looking at the big picture. You see, right now, 90% of our attention is geared towards the court. This is an aside for us. And in our last, select meeting we had some 2 weeks ago, so these issues were brought up. But we said, look, we're going to set up a reconciliation committee to go into these matters. Those that we do for punishment will be punished. We will still punish them at the appropriate time, but this is not the right time. We have a big matter in our hands. We cannot start pursuing cockroaches now. I'm just using an example. We have a big issue. There's a tiger in front of us. I want to waste time looking at the cockroach? No. At the appropriate time, we'll deal with them. And I can assure you, even this we are talking about, who have gotten this position, they still recognize that Atiku Abubakar is the leader of the party. He still is the leader of the party. We cannot leave what we are carrying as heavy. Nigerians are still looking at us. Nigerians are praying that you come to power. So we don't want to disappoint them. Yes, I agree with you. You may look at this thing, yes. But to me,
sir, I have a follow-up.
It's an aside.
Sir, I have a follow-up. If Atiku Abubakar is the leader of the party, what role did he play in the emergence of this minority, thread of leadership in the National Assembly? What role did he play?
Okay.
If he's a leader of the party, what role did he play? What influence did he wield?
Let me explain to you. You see, the human being, like I told you, you see, it was only Job in the midst of his trials and tribulation. If you read Job 27, 5 and 6, he said, till I die, I will not lose my integrity. He will hold it. What many of us are politicians lack is integrity. You say one thing today, you do something tomorrow. They had a meeting with the NWC. But the moment they enter their chambers, they did something different. We'll deal with that later. You can't handle the two at the same time. You can't handle two of them at the same time. No.
Okay.
People should leave us for now. Let us concentrate on the big picture.
Well,
so, to me, it's an aside.
Ogidi, beyond party politics, beyond
yes, please.
Leadership positions and all of that, what will you recommend to this 10th National Assembly as legislative agenda?
Look, we are going to set up the what?
As legislative agenda, what this 10th National Assembly should consider
we had a workshop
major priorities.
With them in Bauchi.
So what are the details of that workshop?
Major priorities?
And what, in your view, are the
welfare
priorities?
Of Nigerians.
No, their job is legislation. What specific things would you like to see them?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So they will be involved in the making of laws that will benefit Nigerians. They'll be involved.
You don't have any specific laws that you would like to see for the Nigerian Renaissance that many people are asking for?
Ruben, you have a way of saying it. But you see, I think I've expressed sometimes my disappointment a lot. So, permit me to have some reservation for now. Let us finish this big picture.
Okay.
Because to tell you the truth, when I look at the leadership, wow, it's very interesting. You recall off the mic, we're in trouble.
All right.
Yes, Ayo.
Okay, thank you very much, Elder. So what's next for the PDP? Because you mentioned earlier that the APC can use the information they have been used to being in the opposition, but now it looks like the PDP is sitting comfortably as the opposition party. And in fact, that position is being contested heavily by other parties like the Labour Party, NNPP, and the likes. What role as an opposition? They will
contest it, but they can't have it. Okay. We have the numbers. Well, let them try. They can contest it. We're still going to lead.
If they form and strategize properly, anything can happen. But let's talk about your role in terms of being the opposition.
I agree with you, but we'll not get to that stage. I can assure you, we'll not get to that stage.
Okay, as the opposition,
we'll sit up.
What are the key things to look out for in terms of the PDP? Because it seems, to be honest, what we're hearing from where we're sitting is that leadership issues, things are not settled, so you can't really
insecurity. No, it's the insecurity matter. One of the things troubling us today is insecurity. Let me give you a scenario. To travel by road now, apart from the fuel hike, the bad road, it's still not safe. Look at it this way. I have a small farm. I tried my best to go into farming. I planted cassava 20 hectares. I'm trying to reap now. The cattle have destroyed my farm. I can't break even. It's so sad that in today's world, cattle are still moving from Sokoto to Delta by road, destroying farms. Militants, agitators, whatever you call them, are rampaging. So, for me, yes, you have the laws. Like I listened to the security consultant that spoke just now. You can see what he said. For me, whatever laws people are going to be involved in, they should make sure they participate actively in it. But I believe that if the court, by God's grace, gives us it, we already have the template. So why don't you allow us for now? Let us finish whatever is happening in the courts, and you see the other side of PDP.
Well, on that
I'm
note,
still begging Nigeria to give us the chance.
well, on that note, we would like to thank you very much, Eda Ogidi, for joining us on the morning show today. Thank you very much.